Testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Right, looks like they're starting about equally, few seconds off, not a big deal.
Button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based
Burger40 not getting the initial button press. Not a biggie either.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply
Both of them actually heading into a portal carousel here at about the same time.
Yeah.
Of course, this is map 2 of 60. Or what's the, is it 60? Because we removed
I think it's 60, yeah.
Because of the
60?
technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment.
Anyway, 2 of 60, so we may see a larger difference, but we'll see that elevator for Can't Even stopping at 41, and that the elevator for Burger40 stopping at 43. So you know.
Of listening to it.
Can't Even not getting a great hop off of the geometry at the bottom of that pit. Burger40 getting a little bit of an advantage on him there.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids.
That, of course, works because there's a little bit of angle level geometry that you can just mash hop off of, and then you get all that momentum speed transferred in the portal gun's direction.
Oh yeah. Also, loads time are looking to be about equal, so no much advantage there.
Sure, yeah. Of course, kind of hoping I'd see the more interesting smooth jazz strat. We might see it from Burger40 here, where you end up, unfortunately, not actually working out for Burger40, even the regular smooth jazz strat, that cube running away from him. But the one where you like walk out of the portal and turn right around just works.
Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Gross, Can't Even exiting Cube Momentum, the first of 2 maps in the game, and really these 2 maps, the only maps where you do this. You do the same thing twice in a row, a portal stand with yourself and a portal stand with the cube.
This facility amid the ruins of civilization.
Yeah.
Welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you. Good work getting this far.
In the past 3 weeks, Burger40 went from about a 47 to a 34 flat, which is pretty impressive.
That's really nice. I hadn't seen his progression.
He's been grinding a lot.
Hello? Hello? Excuse me?
What map do you think the first route difference will be in?
Ooh, I'm gonna guess Incinerator, but that's just because it's like right after this one. Cause I don't know, and I haven't seen, of course, because I don't really watch Burger's runs, and maybe I should because of how interesting of a character he's turning out to be. But I think we might see a different Incinerator intro.
Hmm.
Like the launch off the side here.
Yeah,
exactly. Just
exactly.
like that thing.
Here we are.
I've seen Burger40 practicing those on stream yesterday, but I didn't stick around too long, so I don't know if he's actually gonna do it now. Baster also acknowledging the battle versus red and blue. Very apparent here.
Again, the red v blue, it's like adequately polarizing.
Yeah.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go.
Yeah, there we are.
Burger40 does the more conventional intro.
I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself.
Yep. Looking like he was gonna go for the portal gun skip there, but again, you don't need to do that because it's speedrun mod.
Yeah.
I just finished building them before you had your well done.
Pretty quick laser stairs for Can't Even.
Very solid.
Not a lot of problems there. Of course, it does look like he's red on his through splits, but not that much red.
Person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better. Science has
Can't
now
Even not
validated
going
it.
for the
Congratulations.
CM route in dual lasers there. It's,
Will emerge from suspension.
it doesn't even save that much time, and it can be hard to land all those shots.
No, and I'm also a firm believer in that. I think dual lasers is either an 11-second map or a 10-second map. Like, it doesn't take that much time.
Exactly, yeah.
Whatever it is
Can
you
even
do,
going for the, ooh, misses it once there, for the webmaker strat, which is
whatever it is
absolutely
you
the
do
fastest
when
one.
you're
Having
Well,
some
actually,
trouble though.
there's the it looks like he's not nailing that circle jump reportal.
Ooh,
Almost got it the
doesn't
third
make
try,
it
but
there.
gonna have to reshoot that portal maybe. But no, I was seeing what was it? It was Brewery Jake's route, the Super Reportal.
Yeah, I do believe Burger40's going for it here. Yeah, he actually is.
Very cool. I'm actually gonna
Definitely
have to
looks a
watch
lot
this because
cooler.
I haven't done it
Looking at
yet.
that looks pretty dope.
I think it's about the same speed. Like I think you'll lose like 1 or 2 seconds over it, but
Not that bad. And I think it can be a lot easier than hitting a good circle jump and getting the reportal.
yeah,
Well,
I think it's that 2 seconds saved over like getting Wetmaker first try.
yeah. However, can even not getting it first try, so probably Burger40 getting the edge on that map.
Yeah, getting a little bit of an advantage on that map. That orange portal actually looking a little suspicious to me, but seems to get out it fine.
Yeah, it was high enough. Also, pit flings can be a
Pit flings might be a rather interesting route difference, yeah.
yeah. I think they're both gonna do the super reportal as well.
Yep, of course. And I think the super reportal also one of the methods that could be faster with a lot of practice. But there's I think the triple reportal is or has been observed to. I think the triple reportal is still CM record. Yeah.
I think so.
Can't even,
Ooh.
unfortunately, missing that first try. Gonna go for the third reportal. Looks like he gets it second time. Kind of surprised, but this is only because this is my route. Is I do the super reportal, and then if I miss that, I do the button glitch up there.
And that's exactly what Burger40 does.
Really?
He gets it though. He doesn't.
I mean,
need
he
to
gets
jack
it
it up.
first try, but I mean, again, I haven't seen a lot of his work.
Technically, it was second try.
Very nice.
Didn't get. Yeah, he didn't get up high enough the first try. So I'd say Ken even is about 10 to 15 seconds ahead of Burger40 now.
Sure.
Which is pretty impressive if you ask me.
Of course, reportaling through there, making a big ol' strafe through there. Did he hit? Did he get that button? I don't think he got that button.
Doesn't look like he did.
Look at you.
Chad definitely being biased here about Burger40.
Well, I mean, it's the Cardin and Salsa party down in chat. But of course, of course, Burger40, a remarkable runner in every respect.
Oh yeah.
Can't even doing apparently the free CM Ricochet strat,
Which is, yeah, it is technically free.
difficult not getting that first try and getting really close in that backup strat.
Wow. Yeah, he got pretty lucky there, landing up on the edge.
Burger40,
getting the penalty.
nailing just fine actually.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this lead is actually pretty close, or closer than it was now.
Yeah.
It would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face.
This is the and I have to assume Burger40 might have learned some strats since we had a PB from him.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speak.
But maybe in like chapter 6 and 7, Ken even going for some more advanced strategies like Crazy Box and Lemon
Yes.
If he gets those like on the spot, he'll gain a lot of time.
Absolutely, and a lot of it might actually hinge on him getting this bridge the gap strat, which he does first try. And we'll see the difference here if Burger40 does it or if So it looks like he's gonna do it. But
He has
again,
been struggling
first
a little
try
bit with this on stream, but this looks good. Yeah.
Woo!
Remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that
Both very clean.
Oh wait.
Both runners actually doing a remarkably good job. Of course, this is the top end of the bracket, so it's not unlike these runners to see remarkably clean runs from them.
Yeah, this is a very high placement match. so early on in the tournament. Is this Candiven's first match in the entire tournament? Looks like it is.
Yes. Yeah, he hasn't streamed live before. Unfortunately, not getting that laser relay switch glitch first try or second try, which means it's gonna be a little rough for him. Burger40 might actually overtake here if he does it first.
Let's see. Candiven finishing on a 9:28.
9:28, and actually, okay, overtake not really possible at this moment, but lead certainly closer once we get second place.
Yeah.
Here, can't even doing that damage boost. Of course, a little bit faster than the reportal you could do. The reportal is also a little consistent, where the damage boost is faster to get across to where the turrets are.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting two people you haven't seen in a long time.
Can't even coming out of Laser versus Turret right now. One of the first maps of this set of two where you really just do what you're supposed to very quickly. The second one can't even coming into right now, Pull the Rug, which you'll see him doing default route but fast, because there's no real, like, there's optimization for it, but it's dangerous optimization and it's really only used in CM.
For sure, it's like,
unfortunately not actually landing that cube, which means we are gonna have an interesting backdrop to the Chapter 5 maps. Burger40 nailing it first try. Oh no! That cube not actually coming off the right try.
Oof,
I remember when the first sub-hour inbounds run, we screwed up Pull the Rug, but Burger40 actually in the lead here. Again, we were all expecting it, but who knew it would happen so early?
Surprise.
It's,
Come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Looks like Candiven not too many trouble with the column blocker though. And they're so close to each other, like 2 seconds off. That's insane.
This is, can't even back in the lead, of course, but visually this is almost the same run.
Yeah.
Of course, route variations in laser chaining. Can't even going for the CM strat here. Again, a little bit faster because it is a CM strat, but Burger40 doing the slightly safer, slightly slower version, which means he will no longer have the lead after this. But
yeah, it looks like Candiven gets it nice and clean.
Very nice.
And I came up with a solution.
But again, coming in very close at the back end there.
It's only 5 seconds.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is.
Do you think Candiven is sweating like a little bit right now?
Just a little bit. I think. I mean, I'm no psychoanalyst, but that Pull the Rug, I think I would just reset there.
It has to be tilting to some degree.
Well, because again, I mean, like I was saying, right? That's a map where you just kind of do what you're supposed to. Like,
yeah, and if you lose time there, that can be very frustrating.
That's 15 whole seconds that you're not gonna get back. This is all Burger40 all day long. Of course, the B-hop map, so this is really to see which of these two runners' movement ends up being better. Of course, both of them getting that stair hop, Burger40 getting along the side end of that stair hop, and heading out of Escape rather quickly. Of course, can't even in the back part of that loading zone, which means he does load the music in this map. Burger40 nailing the front of that zone, so we didn't actually hear the sound trigger.
Yeah. Candiven not going for the Spitta strat.
Can't even nailing the Spitta strat, looks like.
No, he didn't go for it.
Ah, very cool. Of course, doing a speedball strafe from the back here. Fastest way to move in the game. One of the fastest way to moves, other than falling or stuck launches. I mean,
Baystar asks if he missed anything. Well, a few things.
Little bit. Not a.
Kenny
I
even
mean,
messing up the pull the
little
right.
bit.
You can still hear the squeak.
Burger being an absolute champion.
All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals.
Nice. Can even gets past the panels there in a rather quick cycle.
Now, and I, you know, I hate to say it, but again, on the topic of tilting, of course, going for that absolutely gaming B hop right there across those railings. But if there end up being more can't even chokes, we could see the disruption of a lot of brackets.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Like, I mean, it's possible this is just a warm-up run for Can't Even. I saw him launching Portal at 12:47, or whatever the 47 was in your respective time zone. But of course, this is his 30th minute of playing Portal today.
Yeah, that's some confidence. Rightfully so, probably, but still some confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Only the turret control center.
Looks like he's actually going to go for the turret pancake shot here. We'll see if Burger40 grabs a turret and goes for the more consistent strat. Looks like he gets it first try. Of course, there is a set angle, but you never know. Looks like Burger is actually going to get a turret here. And again, if Can't Even had gotten that second or third try, Burger would be ahead with this turret strat.
Also noteworthy that Burger actually had the suboptimal cycle, so he actually wait about a bit for that turret to come.
Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this. Okay, let's try this way. All right, now she can't use her turrets.
Carden, did you actually vote Burger40 because that's such a power move?
Ha! I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I.
Of course, heading into neurotoxin sabotage. Ordinarily in full game, this whole map is cycle based, and so it's all movement based. I mean, cycle based, meaning movement based, which means you have to go fast. Of course, the Montrose Speedgaming. Of course, getting that shot through the door, but there's also a bunch of panels here, which means you don't really have to worry about cycles that much. So heading into fake Tube Ride, which is what I call this loading zone, and right into core.
Yeah, I guess still, like, I have plenty of hours in the speedrun mod, and I still get pranked sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It's like whenever I, because I ran inbounds for so long that whenever I load that, I'm like, I finally get to sit here for a minute and just not play Portal, and then it loads into core.
Yeah.
Can't Even going around the left side of the boss here. Not something I see a lot from runners.
That's kind of quirky, yeah. I definitely am a right guy myself.
Actually, the same thing I noticed with a lot of runners on in Turret Factory. A lot of runners go around the right side there as well, and Can't Even a right side Turret Factory guy, but a left side core guy. I know Infrared runs right side Turret Factory and right side core, or left side and left side.
That's unusual to say. Let's see how they're doing. Right, Ken Even took a relatively commanding lead about now, I think.
Of course, again, the Chapter 5 maps and the Chapter 6 maps, or at least the first Chapter 6 map here, very movement based.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of using portals for instant travel, but there is, you know, there's a lot to be said about the bunny hopping quality.
Yeah, definitely the multiple hours put into the skill of bunny hopping comes to shine there. Can even having a little bit trouble with the reportal there on Cave Johnson.
It's like about third or fourth try there. I wasn't counting that carefully. A little bit of frustration evident in his mouse movements, but still about a map ahead at this point.
Something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the
Now,
control
repulsion gel definitely is one of those maps where you can either lose or gain plenty of time.
All joking aside, that
Nice! First try button glitch there.
Yes, sir. The audience The audience question of the hour, of course, cube clip or no cube clip, and it looks like cube clip.
Definitely for Ken Even. I don't know about Burger though. Looks like Ken Even's orange portal is slightly up. Oh, there
They're a
he
little
realizes
upwards
it.
off the ground there.
Yeah. Does make it harder.
Looks like he got that jump. Excellently done.
Nice.
From the end. Looks like there's not enough gel on the side, but it looks like he's strafed far enough to make it work.
Yeah. Oh, getting an
It
absolute
looks like he's just going to do default route here.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion
Yeah, he
gel,
doesn't
you're advised to lab
doesn't do
boys
the clip.
No cube clip for Burger40.
covered in the
Minor stuff, but still.
all these science fairs are made
Burger
of
40
asbestos,
normally
by the
stuck
way.
launches on this map.
Of course, I saw Burger practicing this earlier and he nailed it a couple of times. Looks like he's got it second.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll get this really cool looking strat from Can't Even. Of course, thousands of blue gel blobs, so you get the chance to just go fast. Burger actually noticing there's not enough gel on the side, not feeling confident in his strafing ability, I guess. So just bouncing across the sides.
Chooses to play it safe.
And imagine if we had a repulsion intro stock launch.
Oh man.
Like that would be crazy.
Yeah, yeah. If it was like a
Because the
pretty
elevator's
easy
right
one.
there.
Right, Ken Even going for this pretty cool crazy box strat.
We're gonna need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
And this strafe is probably the hardest part of it.
Of course, already has gel there, and counting off the seconds, whiling away the hours. Looks like he got fast enough, and of course, exceptionally helpful that the entire map has a clip rush around it.
Adequate amount of speed there. Very nice.
Definitely.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means
Burger40 probably gonna take a more conventional route here.
My guess is speaker box.
Oh yeah, for sure. There we
Very
go.
cool. Almost landed on that light, actually. Well, I would have loved to see it.
until it's good and damn ready. So as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting. Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science.
Of course, can't even hitting potato skip first try. Not that hard in this map, in this game at the very least, because it is already there. When I did my inbounds run a little bit ago, I forgot how to do potato skip for a solid minute. Because in speedrun mod, it's already there. Like it saves you all that time.
It's not like one of the first things you think about when thinking speedrun mod, right?
No, it's definitely not. It's like, well, I'm gonna have to do potato skip, and it's already there. But I think that does raise a good question. What is the first thing you think about when you think of speedrun mod?
Probably like cutscenes, elevators. That's like the biggest deal, right?
Well, yeah,
Fast elevators, no cutscenes.
My first thing was the fast elevators, and my second thing was, wait, is elevator skip in here?
Yeah, it definitely isn't.
So of course, I do have to refer to it as its scientific name, McPedro glitch.
Well, technically, you could debate about McPedro long jump even.
Sure, yeah.
If you want to really dig into those speedrun archives.
Burger40 looks like he's doing a super reportal here that I've not seen before, but looks pretty interesting to me. Can't even going for lemon skip.
Yeah, that's like what I was watching, so I didn't even see his super reportal, which is interesting. Taking it safely doesn't.
It's like he misses it the first time. Of course, Burger40 through prop flings here, and can't even nailing lemon skip. Second try.
Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, so basically what you do is get stuck in a portal, place a lot of other portals, which give you a lot of speed, and then jump out. Ooh, Can't Even going for a pretty risky reportal, losing him a lot of time.
Well, I mean, of course, heading into 3 gels on a 22:40 pace. Of course, it does save time in P2SM.
Yeah, it saves less than in the normal game, but it definitely still saves time, absolutely.
Because, I mean, you'll see Burger40 doing the more conventional route here. The elevator's faster, and if you do the reportal first try, it's first try reportal, but you do have to bunny hop down all of the pathways.
Let's see if he gets it. Ooh,
Looks
misses
like
the
no.
reportal.
Oh, it's tube bounce time. You ready?
He
Looks
does
like he
get
gets
it.
it first try. No
Nice.
problem. No problem. Hi, Zype. Welcome to the Speed Gaming chat. Gets that reportal second try, but then again, like you'll notice, we're running all these pathways, right? And this is now where Can't Even showed up after the lemon skip, so it does save that bunny hopping, that elevator, and that reportal.
Precisely. Right. Can't Even's about to get the funnel fly. Next map.
Next map.
Yep.
This, I think we'll see the near world famous cube throw.
Does he actually do the cube throw? Or he just puts one on?
He does the cube throw. I know a lot of runners just put it on because doing the cube throw saves you the bunny hopping from the button to the door, which is like 2 seconds, but in Can't Even's world, 2 seconds is two whole seconds.
Yeah, you gotta take those.
You have no idea what it's like in this.
Yeah, I can explain it. How's you throw the cube.
Or I get this you know, it must be hard.
I love that meme.
Oh.
Did you know that's the sometimes I go look at that just for fun. Did you know that's the 6th most viewed clip on Games Done Quick's channel now?
Wait, you throw the cube?
Yes.
Really? That's awesome.
Alright, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests.
Test soft lock? No such thing this run at least.
You never know. Burger40 could do test soft lock.
Just invented some more tests.
It could happen. Statistically, it won't.
There on the wall, that's brand new.
Can't Even participating in final intro. Rather clean.
Seriously, both of you. Why don't I?
As Burger40 heading into Chapter 8, these runners not even that far apart.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Chris,
see.
Burger40 seeded 33rd in this tournament. Against Can't Even, the number 1 seed. I'm just looking at the bracket right now, which you can also look at the bracket by typing !portal2, where the bracket is at challenge.com/P2SM2020. But this is the 33 seed against the 1 seed, and for them to be 1 map apart heading into the backstretch of the game, like that is incredible performance from Burger40.
I do think it's a little bit unfair seeding, as Burger4 is I don't know if you've seen the speedrun site page for Portal Stories Mel.
I've not.
Okay, so he basically has like 3rd place.
Sure.
Yeah, he's not a bad player for sure.
But I mean, at the time of seeding, I think it was he just wanted to get a time on the board, so it might have been slightly inferior to his actual abilities. But
yeah, and also there was like the time of your normal Portal 2 time taken
Sure.
into account, and that like got him this relatively low seeding. Like he's seeded lower than me, and he's faster.
Sure.
Ooh, what's happening? with
Oh
Burger4?
dear.
What was that menuing? In-game dialogue disabled or enabled? Don't know what that's about. Secret strat or something?
French saves 10 ticks. Burger40 missing that strafe, getting speed locked on that button, or going towards that button rather. Missing the button again. Those can't even
And
missing that
also
stop the
losing-
box strat as well.
Yeah, losing air control as well. Oh, he does do the double button press for the easier grab on the cube.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if.
Let's see. Can Even is in the red, but he's
So I
also in the
gotta
lead.
ask Can't Even what his PC setup is.
What do you mean PC setup?
Oh, his stream quality is both of these runners streams impeccable quality.
Yeah.
Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this.
Kate even getting a little bit of a slower fly off of this, but of course
Not
hitting
making it up the
that here.
platform.
Ooh dear.
That's a bad save.
Have a brainwave.
That
I'm
is-
gonna tape you
he has to do
solving
the entire
these,
map
and
again.
then watch 10 at once. Get a
I'm-
nice concentrated
Wait, does
action
this give
focus.
Burger40
Related note, I am gonna need
the
you to
comeback?
solve
Like,
these
does this
10
pull them
times
even?
fast.
It's possible. Again, I can't imagine a world where having to do laser catapults would not be very, very tilting.
Yeah, but looks like he's still very much ahead.
Can't even 2.5 minutes behind PB, which seems like we'll probably get a sub 28 from him.
Programmed in one last tremor for all the Alright, still nothing, let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift, it's out of service. Might as well, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do. But oh, you're alive!
Right, very cool spread on Ken Evans' stream
Very
right
cool.
now.
Looks like we're gonna see the fling. Of course, I saw Burger40 practicing this earlier. A little bit of some expertise involved with that, a little bit of skill, a little bit of RNG if you count portal placement as RNG. But looks like he got it first try there.
Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise.
Do you count Repulsion Polarity as Chapter 9? Because I know it's officially a Chapter 8 map, but like it feels like Chapter 9.
This is, yeah, I don't know. It's in Portal 2 I kinda counted the map before that as Chapter 9 as well for some reason.
To know what your big surprise is. Well,
But that was
It gives you the
before big
run-up for
launch
Chapter
was
9.
there. Yeah.
surprise!
Yeah, that's a good point. But with the speedrun mod, of course, you don't take the funnel fly into the next map. So does it still feel as Chapter 9?
Well, I mean, I ran inbounds for a long enough time where my brain was like, okay, we're going into Chapter 9 now.
Stand right. Hello.
All right, that's fair.
No, seriously, do come back.
Of course,
Let's see if-
utilizing not crouch fly in order to both do this fling and use the funnels that go 491 units a second.
Oh, look at that.
Burger40 looks like he's
going
doing chocolate milkshake or vanilla milkshake, chocolate milkshake.
chocolate chip something. I don't know.
I believe
I'm lost on
I
this.
think Kate
I've heard
even
so
calls
many.
it vanilla milkshake, and everyone else calls it chocolate milkshake.
No, there's also something about chocolate chip milkshake or something.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I'm lost basically.
There are some variations of the strat, I think.
Yeah, there's one where the lights don't go out, and then there's one where they go out and go on again, and then there's one where they stay out.
I suppose
If
that is
someone can-
chocolate chip, and vanilla.
If someone can explain this in chat, that would be I'd be grateful.
Houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective.
Yeah, he did not choke milkshake, which means he's going to be 3 minutes ahead of his PB.
Did M Sushi find
It
this
is
strat?
it
I
is an M
think
sushi
so.
strat.
Yeah, but then in the speedrun mod the lights go out, so it was called chocolate milkshake or something.
Of course, keeping crouch fly through finale 3 here is important for health and well-being, as well as a fast Portal 2 run.
Yeah.
Did not
You
get
don't-
slow fly. Of course, I think it's still possible to get slow fly if you hit the door at the beginning of the level.
It is, yes. Yeah, I definitely want to keep the funnel fly there between 2 and 3. Don't want to get stuck on that like conveyor belt.
Burger getting
Right.
that fling off second try. Not at all unreasonable.
Can even coming up on the final fight, and he does do the bomb preserve.
Does he do the bomb preserve?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, it does save a little bit of time in P2SM.
a little bit, yeah. And think
I
he
will
only
grant
preserved
him that.
Yeah, there we go. Betsruner already calling out Ken Evans' final speedrun time. Let's see how close he gets.
What's the situation? Oh,
Probably fully dependent on whether he gets the moonshot early or not. Looks like Betsrunner might be really close. A little bit too
Looks like it.
low.
Maybe this fling. Thought he was gonna end up doing that fling, but
100%.
no dice.
No dice.
32, 43. The 43 has passed Twitch chat.
The stalemate
Yeah,
resolution button.
not it.
Twitch
Gets
chat,
the
a
49.
bastion of truth. But 32, 49, 15. Again, still very good in terms of Portal 2 speedrun speedruns.
Yeah, let's say his world record didn't exist and this was his first run. It would put him, let's see, 6th.
Very cool.
Let's see what Burger40 does here.
Chris, we do get to hear the absolutely magnificent credits song while we watch Burger40 do Finale 4. And then I'll switch audio if I feel like, but you know.
Yep. Majestic. So this is the 1.3.1 credit scene.
Cannot wait for 1.3.2.
What's new on that one?
I don't know. I'm just saying probably it'll be good.
Personally, I cannot wait for the randomized map order. That looks like a lot of fun.
Yes, randomized map orders. That's going to be the most fun mode because it truly is an RNG speedrun.
Yeah, and the funnel fly thing is going to be a big part of it.
Mm-hmm. It's all strategy based. Yeah, 132 has a Funk Pie face reveal.
Oh, that's some hype stuff right there.
And also not out of the question that it'll involve Kersey's new credits idea, where you walk around in the credits.
Oh, that's some spicy stuff to look out to for sure. Right, Burger40 ending with a time of 34:30.
30-68.
Only 29 seconds off his PB, which is nothing too shabby for a no
That's
reset
actually,
run,
yeah,
basically.
for a tournament.
Looks like we're gonna have a second race on our hands.
Looks like we're gonna have a second race. Can't even say he has to redeem himself. Which I mean, again, 6th place, not too bad, but 6th place is too low for Can't Even, and 7th place is too low for Burger40.
I think Ken even definitely can do better in the second one here.
Mm-hmm. Especially now that he's warmed up. I mean,
Yeah, probably really helps. Oh yeah, we should do that. Let Burger40 has a pretty cool Pikachu GIF in his console.
this is the sub 27 Burger40 run.
It's happening.
I
Welcome to,
believe. I believe.
Also, hi YouTube. Welcome to the VOD of Burger40's smashing world record. Ooh, Burger40 flexing with the console command. All right, looks like both runners are ready. I'll give them go ahead and give them a countdown.
Of course, while we are waiting for that count to finally appear, it's worth noting, it's not quite the top of the hour, but it is an important time to remind you to drink water, first of all, and make sure you follow the runners on Twitch and the commentators on Twitch and everywhere else.
Excellent point.
Although apparently that these runners on Twitch and the commentators doesn't appear to be up to speed with what we're doing.
You got some issues as well?
My stream just crashed.
Oh boy.
My stream's back. You just gotta pause and play.
All right, let me. Oh yeah, it looks like it's good now.
I mean, they got the countdown. They watched it.
Yeah, they started like 1 second apart. This looks to be fine.
The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2.
Looks like emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science. Even
Ooh,
in
Burger40 doing the same. Oh no, he actually gets it this time. I misheard.
this emergency.
Also, something cool to notice there that Ken even does the segmented start to container, right, where he gets into the corner of the glass room, gets some speed going before the door, the portal opens.
Well, of course, I think it's worth noting he's been doing segmented runs for Container Ride for a while for the segmented P2SM run.
Yeah, so that's coming as well. Not in the near future, but I'm definitely hyped for that one. It does look kind of sick. Oh yeah, for sure.
Or is incapable of listening to reason.
It has its origins in something not unlike the Smooth Jazz portal jump. For inbounds.
May require prolonged
Yeah.
interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal.
Similar.
This next test is very
Alright,
dangerous.
Burger40 getting
To
a
help you
decent
remain
boost on the
tranquil
portal
in face
gun.
of almost certain death. Smooth Jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Let's see.
You have trapped yourself.
I think Smooth Jazz try 1, but try 2 works out just fine for him.
Yeah.
And Burger40 getting
being,
a try 1.
The cube not being much of as a pain as it used to be in the last room.
Yeah.
You can get trolled by the cube sometimes there if your portal is like slightly weirdly placed.
Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter.
Is there a way to watch the segments individually? Probably
Challenge
not.
mode?
No, the segments for the segmented speedrun mod.
Oh, I think you'd have to ask everyone.
Yeah.
There's probably demos somewhere.
Ask them individually for all the demos.
Yes. Like, hey, can you just email me everything you've ever done?
And remember, testing is
Thanks.
the future.
I'll sift through them. A quick button glitch from Can't Even.
Let's see if
We'll see if that kind of speed is.
Oh,
Oh, and
Burger40
we got
gets the
one tick
random one.
for Burger40.
To ensure that sufficient power
Love to see that one, and gets the clean launch through the door. Does
So
a
looks like
very
through
nice-
time, Burger40 actually only about 4 seconds behind Can't Even here going into secret panel.
Nice. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna follow your advice on the subject of hydration and grab myself some more water.
Very cool. Love to see another fellow water drinker. Can't Even going out at 3:14. We'll see what exactly the time difference is out of Wake Up here. I think that's gotta be, yeah, just about 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Of course, Burger40 keeping up reasonably with the current speedrun mod world record holder. Can't Even looks like his splits are already in the red, but not by far. Again, Burger40 putting together some really clean runs. Burger40, yeah, to Twitch chat's point, deserves a role that is above Legend, which should just be called Burger40.
You should pace yourself, though.
Of course, both of our friends
This next test involves discouragement redirection cube.
heading into different maps. Of course, exactly a map ahead. Can't Even is, and Burger40 going out of a short map and into a slightly less short map. Both of them going out of those maps, keeping the distance between them relatively similar. Burger40, of course, doing the cube like fling, and Can't Even just grabbing that cube as soon as is humanly possible. Can't even almost hitting 420 load time stop. Unfortunate that it didn't happen, but I'm sure we'll see another race in this tournament. Burger doing a faster switch glitch. Unfortunately, not getting it the first try. Maybe he'll have to check the first laser receptor or press against the door more. Again, worth noting. That dual laser switch glitch, of course, works because you are pressing up against the door, and when you press up against the door and it's activated for only one tick, the door doesn't want to squish you, so it opens for you. And also worth noting, in co-op, that is actually an intended mechanic.
To investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space.
Nice.
Results were highly
Burger40 going for that super reportal, not actually making it, unfortunately.
It's too expensive.
There we go. He gets it.
Very cool.
Shoves the
Let's
cube
see
onto
what
the
next
button
test is.
very
Oh,
confidently.
advanced aerial faceplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass by myself. Oh,
I'm excited for Pull the Rug.
Yes. No. We'll see if that happens one more time, or if
I
we get a
think
chance to
Ken's
redeem himself.
gonna get revenge.
He's gonna do it right this time.
Yeah, and actually gets to redeem himself.
But first, Pitflings.
Oh yeah, always a excuse me, always a treat. Let's see. Gets it up this time. He does.
Very
Excellent.
cool.
Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects
Ken even does the shot under the fizzler. Yeah, okay. I think Burger
Doing
40.
it, yeah, I've always thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous that it's found so late.
I mean, the other thing about it is that you do have to be really fast about that strategy. If you don't have really good movements, that ends up being a very hard strategy to do.
Absolutely, and the faster you go there, the easier the shots are to hit.
Reportal time. Reportal time unsuccessful. But just gonna nail this shot on the other side.
Not
Burger40 doing the easier strat, which saves you about a half a second. Again, using portals for instant travel. I suppose we did forget to do that, so we'll just do that right now.
Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room.
Very good.
And I'll tell
How
you
does
about
this
the
work?
time I saw a deer
I did it.
again.
It's fine. Don't touch it.
Okay. I won't.
To the break
I don't even
Yes,
know
for
how to
all
do it.
of the 134 new viewers Speedgaming 4 has just brought into our channel, this is the Portal 2 Speedrun mod. It cuts out
I didn't see
all
the
of
deer.
the cutscenes, dialogues, elevators, anything that is slow. It gets removed. Also, yes, instant travel with portals. You can go from one place to another very quickly.
If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside
Burger40 going for panel fling here, missing that for the first time, of course. Gonna get the backup strat? Looks like he's gonna get the backup strat.
Yeah,
Can't
he
even
has
actually going for the walking through to the end strategy. Again, a little bit red, but not at all a problem.
Nah, he's still a solid map ahead, I'd say.
And now we get to see Bridge the Gap. Of course, interesting because of the amount of route variation you can do in Speedrun mod, but this strat's still about 15 seconds faster than default route.
Yeah, cool story. First time I saw the route, like the quote-unquote CM route for Bridge the Gap, I was like, if I am able to do that someday, like, oh, I've made it, right? Only absolute legends can make that, and now I'm like, didn't even get it first try. Oh my god.
Well, then I'm at the point where it's like I do the route, but it's difficult. It's just I have to have a lot of practice doing it regular speed. Of course, that cube, unfortunately, not participating in the game mechanics as well as we would have hoped. Of course, this switch glitch gonna get off right immediately on Can't Even's side. Of course, making that map about 15 seconds faster than it was last time.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people it looks fine. But right here, a scientist has noted...
Again, through turret intro, using portals for instant travel. Coming through, and eliminating all of the bunny hops through turret intro. Chris, Burger40 heading into laser relays, making it a 2-map race. Can't even is right now. Of course, heading into laser versus turret, where there is a laser and it's against a turret. He's gonna head into pull the rug next, which of course he did not successfully complete twice in a row last run, which is unfortunate to see. I mean, you hate to see it. Of course, that pull the rug likely going to be better this time out of spite alone.
Let's hope so, for sure.
It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners.
I believe that the cube will land on the button and stay on the button.
I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
That looks solid.
I trust it. I trust it.
It's clean.
Very cool.
Nice.
I didn't. In fact, we're headed... I made it all up. Surprise.
Scandinavia going for that 3-second cube grab. Almost doesn't have 2 cubes up top. One of them almost fell off, but of course gonna go for the fast reportal over
Noteworthy here, doesn't even destroy the turret there. He's just too fast.
Doesn't even need to.
Yeah, he's the first person I've seen doing that. Ignore the turret in normal runs, that is. CM is a different story, of course.
Of course, I really like the strategy that Can't Even employs through laser training here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a little bit dangerous on that side, but of course, trusting that it will get the door open.
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly...
Burger40 not getting so lucky with the second cube going through the portal there.
Federal
Is that RNG?
To warn you that this next test chamber...
Not really. It really depends on where the cube bounces off of.
Is completely operational again.
Sushi does it too? Oh.
I've got a surprise
That's
for you after
I mean,
this
I didn't
next
expect
test.
anything else, to
Not
be
a
honest.
fake
Sushi 100, of course, second place right now. Rank2.club if you're at all interested.
What's going on?
Yeah. I should probably type something really important in the chat. Hold on.
I'm not sure if they work right now.
If what works.
No, normally we would be reminding at about this time, since it is 55 in whatever respective time zone, we would be reminding people to follow the runners and commentators on Twitch. But that command didn't work earlier, and so I'm afraid to try it again.
I mean something else.
Ah, very cool.
There we go. There it is.
Very good. That's really good.
An absolute classic. Probably useful later in the tournament. Hopefully.
Yeah.
If the stars align, they are. Can they actually match? Let's see here. Well, sure they can in the finale, of course. But that would involve Sushi bopping Can Even.
Follow me. We've still got work to do. At least you can't touch us back here. Ooh.
I like the odds though.
Oh yeah, it can happen.
They're not at all terrible. I mean, it's what? Let's look at this bracket.
But for that to happen, Can Even needs to be defeated by Sushi, and Burger40 has to beat Can Even in the losers bracket.
Sure.
And I don't know if that's gonna happen, but a guy can.
I mean, judging on the races we've seen today, if he does some route improvements and some little optimizations here and there, he could be on pace to be next world record holder.
Hmm. He definitely has been improving rather quickly, and he hasn't shown any signs of hitting like a wall or anything.
No burnout for Burger40.
Absolutely not.
This burger not well done yet.
No, it's definitely still hungry. Oh man, I should have thought of some burger puns before I signed up.
We can have the chat make them up.
Follow me.
Yeah, Chad, go ham. Get it?
Very good. I liked that one.
Only the
I-
turret control center. Thank you very much. See that scanner out there?
Yeah, this shit not just off the
It's
cuff.
deciding which
All right,
turret
let's
sticks
see.
and which to
Can
toss.
even?
Turret
Ooh,
skip.
Master turret there. That's
Not
10.
getting as quickly as
2,
before.
3,
3,
4,
5.
It'll shut down the whole production line.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8.
We'll call that 8th try.
The door so that we can get at it. Technical.
Burger40 minus 20.
We've just been informed that Burger40 is on a god tier
Bring your
pace.
daughter to work day. That did not end
He's
well.
yeah,
of course,
he's actually
in this case, minus 20 does mean sub
14
20.
potato batteries. Embarrassing.
yeah, that
No,
means
that's
like
a
in the
still
green.
low-hanging fruit.
The good color.
Very science, really, is it? Don't worry, I'm
Burger40 is bringing the beefies.
guaranteeing
Actually, yeah,
100%
definitely like minus 20 on his PB is quite a big deal for sure.
Sure. And of course, again, his PB, what, a 34 something?
Ha! I knew we were going the right way.
3401.
This is the neurotoxin
Yeah,
trade.
okay.
It's not on
we-
speedrun.com yet.
We could see a sub 34 from Burger today, and a,
There's our handiwork.
I mean, I don't know how can't even splits are. We should check on that, but
He's a little bit behind, but not too far. Nothing too crazy.
Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down.
Yeah, let's see.
Hold on, that did it. Neurotoxin and gas.
only a couple seconds. I respect it.
Yeah, it's like minus 6 or minus 7. Plus 6 or plus 7, I should say. Wait, do you think that there are some speedrunners that do the core side like left or right differently every run? Like whatever they're feeling?
Not so fast.
Possible. I think we'd have to document it to find out.
Can even definitely going for the double left here.
Double left. Very cool. Of course, getting that fast jump off the back of the front half of Underground, because there is a little hill there that you can jump off and get a lot of extra momentum from it.
Kind of the portal gun principle there.
Mhm.
Falling into a hill gives you speed.
Sure, yeah. Of course, can't even using the other important Portal 2 principle of portals for instant travel, down through the back half of Underground for this door escape here.
Alright, let's see if he can improve his previous reportaling here.
Get a portal across, makes it just fine.
Can get it so far. Second try on the cliff
Is
shot.
that safety?
There we go.
Very
That's,
cool.
That's good stuff.
It's gonna be try 1. You're gonna head in the repulsion intro, of course. Cube clip, I think, imminent at this point. Unless he changes his ways.
I think it has to be, right? Especially if he gets the button glitch again first try. I believe he's the kind of guy that goes, if he misses it, that he goes for it again, just eyeballing it.
First button glitch into cube clip. Portals seem to be looking okay.
Yep, pays a little bit more attention to the placement of the orange one there.
Absolutely got it. And that
Nice.
second strat too, going up to O2 faster than any human alive.
Looks like a repulsion intro without too many time loss. Oh, gets the same glitch again there. on the
Again,
button.
of course, the elusive good repulsion intro.
Yeah.
Not seen by a lot of runners, and doesn't look like it's been seen by Can't Even today, as he apparently angered the cube gods around that back half of O2.
Yeah. Yeah, the good repulsion intro, as elusive as the likes of Bigfoot and the Loch Ness monster.
Mhm.
Right. Now, ooh, missing the bomb flings reportal. Not too big
Like
of
the
a deal
Bombay
though.
Flings reportal. It's fun.
Yeah.
Chris strafing a little bit to get a little bit of extra speed. He saved 0.2 seconds on Repulsion intro. World record is dead. Thank you, Carden.
Epic.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler 7, we implanted a tiny microchip
Right,
about
I'm
the size of a
switching
postcard
over
into
to
your skull. Most
Burger
likely you
40
forgot
here.
to take
Let's
that.
see
But
what
if
his
it
pace
starts
is.
vibrating and
He's on the
beeping
minus
during the event,
28
let us know.
after repulsion
Because that
intro
means
there.
it's about to hit 500
Very
degrees,
nice.
so we're gonna need to go ahead and get
Of course, spoiling it a little bit for the viewers in the Twitch stream, but good to know Burger 40's on a PB pace. I mean, he's got to be feeling
Please do excuse me, I didn't know that there was so much of a delay there.
a little bit
A
of
little bit of a spoiler, I'll keep that in mind for the rest of the run, but yeah, get your hypes up. Get your pokers out in the chat.
The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science.
almost enough gel there, and barely enough gel, really.
Thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests.
Frustrated out of Repulsion intro for being as far behind as he is. Of course, can't even going for potato skip here.
There'll always be a limo waiting for you.
Potato skip.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture
Having a
Science.
little
Unfortunately,
bit of
having a little bit of trouble with placing portals.
Yeah, decides to give it up there and switch to the more forgiving surface there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker
Burger
you
40
get
just
through
going
the
for this fling.
Carolina, the compensation
Deciding not to do Bombi flings, but that's all right.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian.
See Burger 40 here.
And now
Definitely-
can't even crossing the 20-minute mark, heading into prop flings.
Let 'em know. You could walk
And we'll see exactly what happens here. Again, did he have a bad prop flings last run?
He got a pretty alright, but he didn't get the fast launch into the elevator. Ooh. Doesn't get it first right here. There we go. Does get it.
Very good.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking you.
Man, imagine if Burger 40 had this run in the last race where Ken even got a high 20, a high 32. It would have been so close.
For that,
Hmm.
humanity is grateful.
Like he's actually on a insane pace right now.
We don't want old newspapers and
Yeah,
Minus 33 out of bomb flings.
sure. Can't even make that stair hop first try again. We should see Lemon skip pretty soon here. We'll just be shortly seeing if he can get it first try here. That's going to be a little bit of time that he has on his splits. Of course, Twitch chat, even in chapter 7, already predicting the outcome of runs here. We have
Definitely
a
one of the
31-25
earlier
bet.
ones. Maybe a little bit early. I mean, there's definitely some speed tech yet to come.
But if it's right, I mean,
Well,
that's just crazy.
that's insane if that would be right. But like, what are the chances, right? Can even have a little bit of problem here, getting stuck.
Burger 40, unfortunately, not managing potato skip first try and the potato fling, not really working that well for him.
Ooh,
Can't even really
looks like
deciding to. I think he's just doing it all again.
he might actually give up on the thing entirely now.
He might be doing.
Yeah,
Maybe
looks
yep.
like it is.
Time for reportal, guys.
All right, Ken even
I-
definitely losing plenty of time here.
It's been a while since we've seen reportal from Can't Even, and it's also been a while since we've seen reportal from Burger 40. Really. First try because he is a gamer after all. But of course, again, Lemon Skip saving astronomical amounts of time over that route.
Well,
Where
it
you'd-
definitely does save astronomical amounts of time over failing the route and then having to go for the reportal.
I mean, it does stand to truth that Lemon Skip does save a lot of time compared to not doing Lemon Skip and then failing Lemon Skip and then doing a different strat.
For sure. It looks like Twitch actually changed their estimation to be a little bit higher now.
Of course, a classic 3 gels moment here, missing that stuck lunge not 1 but 2 times. We'll see it happen the 3rd time though. We'll hope he
That
lands on this gel and get in the
does
speed
look
again
like
at the top here.
an adequate amount of speed here. What about the tube bounce? Absolutely
It's tube bounce
perfect.
time.
We're bouncing.
Of course, Burger40 definitely gaining a leg up. Not to the top, I'd say, but definitely a solid leg up out of conversion intro.
Yeah, it doesn't quite put him ahead, but can hurt his chances, right?
For God's sake, your
Can even
boxes-
not having
It's literally
the
your only
the good
purpose.
Portal 2 day,
You're
I'm
Autobot.
assuming.
How can you not do the
Burger40,
one-
Sometimes
however,
there are good
absolutely
Portal 2
gaming.
days, sometimes there are not.
For sure, for sure.
Cold, ice cold, you're Arctic now. You're very cold.
Some days
Very,
you
very,
just
very
don't
cold.
feel it.
Of course, going for cube throw here makes cube throw no problem.
Nice.
Of course, that does also revolve on pressing against the door, so if you're not fast enough to press against the door, in this mode at least you can just put a button on the cube and it works great.
Burger40 also getting the tube bounce, no problem there.
Since making tests is so difficult,
Which is excellent. Heading into the test.
Okay, new test.
Heading into
Can't
test
even-
just as Can't Even's heading out of phase 2 of test. Timers, of course, add a 15 to 20 second time difference. So we'll see what that actually comes out to at the end of the day. But again, a closer race than it was 10 minutes ago.
For sure, yep. But of course, can even can still distance himself in the last 2 chapters if he plays without too many big mistakes like that. That conversion intro moment.
What's the quote? If I just play perfectly, then world record is free.
Yeah, just have to play within within minus 10 seconds of your goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I play perfectly from here on out, world record is free. But hey, same goes for
Burger40
Burger
heading into
40.
phase 2 of test. As Can't Even heads into, what is this, wall button?
Yep. There is in fact a button on the wall.
Yep, using portals for instant travel around the back end, and managing to get himself pushed downwards. Getting that cube throw first try,
Nice.
that's a really fast wall button for him. I think he's just doing this out of anger.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know, I think I'd be angry after conversion
That's
intro.
the default route. Or do you mean that he did it so clean?
So clean, so clean.
Yeah, out of spite then, yeah.
If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
Burger40 making sure he doesn't speed lock on ceiling button here.
Yeah, that looks to be a lot better than the previous run. Can even having a great shot moment there.
It was only about a week ago when I found out that Great Shot was spelled Grate and not Great.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, well, I don't know why we call it that, but we sure do.
That's hilarious. Well, the joke, wow, that sure was a great shot. That's made all the time.
It's like this is a good shot. I'm like, okay.
Okay, like we get it. Ooh.
Yes, Can't Even did not do the cool Toby 3A's wall button strat, which we saw in his runs earlier. Of course, absolutely innovative, using all of the mechanics of the game to its fullest extent.
Can't even getting trolled a bit there by the cube. Decides to go for a new cube, place it on the button again. Let's see if he can make adequate saves here for not replaying the map all over again.
Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times.
Looks like he's fine.
Just give me
Ooh,
a
that
wave
might be a
and
little bit
before
short.
you solve
He
them,
makes
I
it
don't
though.
wanna spoil the ending.
Looks like he made it. Got the cube just fine. Looks like he's not gonna elect to go for the giant cube throw, but I don't think most do.
Yeah. Let me take a look at the Burger40 splits.
Self-destructing.
Ooh, looks like he lost a bit of time in chapter 8. Looks like he's about even with his PB right now, so really has to start playing a little bit better. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Burger40 doing a cube throw on the back end, however, of stop the box. Interesting, but it seems to work out fine for him.
Yeah.
Fling not working out first try for can't even. Looks like he could have made it there, but my perception's a little bit off there. Made a second try, no problem though.
Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise.
Right, can even in chapter 9 now, of course. Pseudo 9, I should say.
Can't even crossing the 29-minute mark at the back end of Repulsion Polarity there. About equal with his Repulsion Polarity PB splits, but everything else definitely losing time through a lot of that.
Yes. Ooh, what's Burger40 doing? He's typing things into
He's
console,
cheating.
that's never a good sign.
He's just loading a save.
Alright. Nothing too big then. He forgot to make a save on a good spot, I assume.
First a little bit slower, but of course, looks like chocolate chip, what have you, is in the works here.
Chocolate chip, frappe, double swirly straw, the whole thing.
I like that name better. Like, I think it's just more fun to say, oh, and now we have Burger40 going for double swirly straw. Like, it's just fun.
To be honest, I think everyone should like call the strat differently, but it has to be like a cold beverage.
Sure, yeah.
Those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway,
Yeah, we're having a pretty fast finale too there. Endangering himself and others in front of those turrets, but seems to be having no problems with the back end.
Yeah, cool thing to point out that in the world record, Ken even would have already been done with the speedrun. Just goes to show you how fast he actually can be.
not defecting. Ace of fours. Best hand. Unbeatable. I would imagine.
Fortunately, dying to all of those turrets.
Yeah,
Gonna
this is
do
not
the fast route here. Dying a second time. That's extremely rough for him. I hate to say this, but you hate to see it. Third try, successful for him.
There we go. Yeah, he's choosing to not do the turret distraction thing where it takes a little bit longer time to shoot at you. And I definitely see the risks there.
Of course, not getting slow fly, no problem for him. Looks like this is going to be a 32-ish. Can't even nearly pull the baby first.
Maybe
Twitch,
a high 32?
Twitch guessing 3201 and 3333 respectively. We'll see how close those estimates are. We got a 3235 guess.
There.
And then of course when Burger40 gets near finishing, you can guess his times as well.
Well, maybe they are predicting Burger40's times there. Well, as we can see here, Burger40's timer still in the green, which means he's still pretty close to PBing. Let's see if he can finish in the green. He can, which means he's ahead of his personal best right now.
Of course, always interesting to see a PB run from someone. Unfortunately, can't even not hitting that space core. That space core throw the first try. The Bets Runner 3201 guess has passed the 3235 about to.
Looks like we have the winner with a 33-33. Might be the closest one. Still a bit far off though, of course, but... Right, Burger40 in Finale 4 as well now.
Burger40 in Finale 4, we can predict his times now. Betting is now open.
Place your bets now.
Vote now on your phones.
Is it a high 33? Is it a 34? That's the big question, of course. Can he sub 34?
33,
Take out
not
his
early moonshot from Can't Even. We'll see it one more time, hopefully, here. 33, 15, 65. Yes, of course, Burger40 nailing the 3 at the top at the first part of his splits here. That is, of course, a courtesy 3. His time is actually at 3 minutes and 8 seconds right now.
I'm gonna disagree with Chad here and actually call that he is gonna get the 33 this run. Let's see. One more to go, and of course the moonshot. Which, if he fails the moonshot first try, he'll actually just go for the button and the damage thing. Let's see. Let's see.
We've got times in chat, but we will not tell you.
Well, if he gets the early moonshot, he does get the 33.
That's gonna
It's this one.
be. Looks like he did.
Nice.
That's a PB for Burger40.
PB from Burger40, the absolute legend, does it again.
One more time.
Yeah. This race being closer than I thought it would be. Burger40 playing like an absolute champion. Can even having not the best Portal 2 day for him.
Of course, we have the good, we have the great, and then we have our 2 runners who are about to join us in the commentary booth. But first, to join us, Can't Even, current world record holder for Portal 2 Speedrun Mod. How was that for you?
Yikes.
Ooh.
We that second run was actually looking back at the data, that was actually an alright run. Right up until I literally threw in conversion intro. Because I was like, okay, I'm about plus 30 at this point. I can't PB. Burger40's not going to beat me. So, let's just have some fun.
Sure,
And
yeah.
I forgot, for a minute, I forgot about going fast, and I was just gonna complete it.
Yeah, I think part of completing levels is going fast, but of course that conversion intro, we don't see it a lot. But the lemon skip first try round was pretty nice.
Oh yeah. Well, it was that technically second try.
Yeah, getting stuck there on the second try.
But
Also,
yeah,
something...
usually when I'm just going for runs, I do lemon skip, and then if I don't get it, that's kind of just a reset point.
Mm.
But I failed to take into account the fact that this was a race.
Yeah.
And then I should maybe do the other strat, because it only loses 10 seconds at most.
Yes.
Also, why is Burger40 not in here?
I think he doesn't realize he has to click on live on air himself.
Oh, hang on.
There he is.
What's up?
Hello.
I somehow
Congratulations
have
on
the
the
authority to
personal
move him.
best.
Thank you. Thank you. Sub 34, finally.
Sub 34 for Burger40, of course.
Nice.
And it's also good to see
I
that there's
also
still
got a sub
room
34.
for improvement.
Good job. What
Yeah, I
happened?
think-
How was this so close?
I'm sure you'll see in the VOD.
A
Yeah,
true
near the
conversion
end,
intro
I
moment.
just I don't know. But definitely, after those 2 warm-up runs, I think I'll be in much better shape to game later today.
Sure, are you streaming later today?
That is the plan, yes.
All right, I would type exclamation point C and exclamation point R in chat, but those commands don't appear to be working properly right about now.
There we go.
Well,
They do.
Well, they're popping up the commentators from earlier runs.
well, hang on. Doing the math here, I'm going to be facing either Big Daniel or Lathel in the next round, and Burger40, as the loser of match 21, is facing Lucky's. So that should be an easy clap for him.
Is it pronounced Lucky's or Lucas?
I've always done
Depends.
Lucky's because I'm an American. Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, his real name is Lucas. Unsurprisingly.
Well, it says Lucky's, so I'm gonna say Lucky's.
That's what it says.
Fair.
So with that, of course, again, congratulations on the PB Burger40. Anything where you think you could still gain time off of this?
Yes, definitely.
Chapter 8 for you. Early chapter 8 for sure.
Yeah, I was minus 33 on bomb flings, and then ended with minus 9. So
Sure.
there's like half a minute easily to save.
Better
Yeah, I
run
was about
soon.
Plus 16 on bomb flings, and then by count it by test, I was plus a minute 53.
Yikes. That's
Yeah.
not a good run. For you, that is.
Yeah, I think it was just a case of I just did two no reset runs, and they happened to be bad ones.
Fair.
I did runs too. I actually got a 34:01 right before the race.
Very cool.
Well, I woke up right before the race.
I did notice your first race was like your 15th minute of Portal 2 today.
Yeah, essentially. Well, is that all?
Any final comments from the runners?
I'm happy with this run personally.
Sure.
You know, I tried to be as close as possible, and I managed that, I think.
For sure.
Even if it wasn't on
I
me.
don't think in anybody's dreams this race could have been this close.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be in for a couple of surprises when you rewatch the commentary, VOD.
Oh, am I?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had quite a surprising run.
Well, we will see those races later. Of course, the loser of this going to face on Lucas or Lucas, whoever you feel like pronouncing it, whenever that race gets scheduled. Of course, the winner of this race going on to face either Big Daniel or Lethal. Thank you, SpeedGaming. I would tell you to follow the runners in the commentators in chat, but we can't really do that right now because the links are broken. Twitch.tv/Can'tEven is Can'tEven's channel. Burger40, do you have one?
Yes, it's just Burger40.
Twitch.tv/Burger40. Of course, the Vug, I don't know if he streams.
Occasionally.
And I sometimes stream, but that's just the quest for sub-Baster09. Of course, you can also find me on Spotify, SoundCloud, Twitter, Wikipedia, Instagram, Deezer, Tidal, YouTube, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, SRDC, and Splits.io at BassDriven at the same name. Thank you, SpeedGaming1. We will be right back with some other game.
Splits.io.
Yeah, you got to plug, you know.
Alright.
I'm everywhere.
Omnipresent.
We'll see you later, guys. Thank you, SpeedGaming.